we gon' burn it down.
Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you all are doing great. Today, I am disclosing the close range secrets to you and providing some fantastic and straightforward exercises to enhance your skills. I know you all want to improve your gameplay and secure squad victories. No worries, I will guide you along the simple and straightforward path, ensuring you never face confusion again. Before entering the video, be sure to hit the like button and shake up the YouTube algorithm. Without waiting any longer, let's start the video. To get better in close range combat and handle intense situations for impressive plays, you need to work on your muscle memory, but maybe not the way you've been doing it. Instead of training for hours with fancy, meaningless drills promoted by some misleading YouTubers or copying the sensitivity and controls of famous players, consider a different approach. I know that training is crucial. The sole method to get better in this game is through training. However, you should be aware of the most effective and straightforward method to avoid wasting your time and energy. Now, let's get to the main point of enhancing your skills. All you need to do is concentrate on these two key aspects. If you keep them in mind and stick with them, you'll notice results quickly. Number 1, movement, and number 2, hip fire. Surprising, isn't it? But this is the truth. Mastering close combat situations doesn't necessarily require complex techniques or maneuvers. When you get really good at the basics, no one can outperform you in anything. Now, let me demonstrate how you can dominate your mobility and hip fire skills, becoming an unstoppable force. Once you've warmed up for 5 minutes, head to this location and perform this exercise for 1 minute. These are the fundamentals of movement, which will generate short, basic jiggles. Make sure you cover one box completely, just as I do. Keep your focus on my joystick. When enemies are within a range of 10 meters, you should employ this type of jiggle. After mastering the basic jiggle, work on refining your extended jiggling technique, which you can practice like this. For this exercise, you want to cover both tables from this corner to that corner. You should perform this for just 1 minute. You can employ this movement when you notice that your enemies are slightly distant, typically within a range of 10 to 20 meters. It offers enhanced crosshair stability and allows you to traverse a greater distance. If you want, you can crouch and move slightly to improve your aim for headshots, but it's not essential if you're already good at aiming without doing that. Then number 3, which is mixed jiggle. In most situations, when you feel like enemies are easily tracing your movements, you can try using a mixed jiggle to master this. Practice at this location by beginning with gentle jiggling, then transition into sporadic movements on one side. Using the standard jiggle first will make your foes think you'll stick to it, but when you blend in different moves, it'll surprise them and give you an advantage to win the fights easily. Ensure that you incorporate random one-sided movements during your practice, doing this on both sides, just as I am demonstrating. Now, let's discuss the final type of movement, which is characterized by one-sided ridge movement. To learn this, come to this spot and mimic my actions. Have you ever wondered why competitive players opt for one-sided movements instead of engaging in jiggle fights on ridges? Mainly because of 2 reasons. First, there is always a covering player remaining to cover the main assaulters, and secondly, they focus on surfaces that are slanted. This increases our movement speed and makes it difficult to track the target. Make sure you practice this on both sides, and also, keep your crosshair up. Now that you've mastered all the essential close range movements, I'm confident you won't encounter any difficulties in close quarters combat. These are basic movements that every player should know, and anyone can perform them on any control setup. Now, it's up to you how you use these movements based on your situation. Let's talk about hip fire. There are lots of reasons why hip fire might not be great. Your crosshair needs to stay steady, controlling bullet spread is important, and don't keep changing your TPP view settings. Now, let's discuss how to get better. Bad hip fire can happen for various reasons, such as an unsteady crosshair, difficulty controlling bullet spread, or constantly changing TPP view settings. Before we talk about improvements, it's essential to address these issues. Choosing between 80/85 or 90% for your TPP view is a matter of personal preference. The crucial part is to select one that makes you feel stable and comfortable, then stick with it for consistent performance. However, I prefer keep it like 87 to 88 so that you will get both benefits. Now, let me show you some exercises to enhance your hip fire accuracy. Number 1, this drill will not only improve your hip fire skills, but also enhance your crosshair stability. Keep your crosshair at the top edge of this wall, as it is at head level. Make sure to keep moving while practicing hip fire drills. This will provide you with a feel for real combat situations and enhance your muscle memory as your movement improves. You can combine the first drill for movement with this one to practice both hip fire and movement together. Number 2. Head over to the firing zone. Configure these settings and dedicate 3 to 4 minutes to practicing this drill. Ensure that you practice short, long, and mixed jiggles while on the move. Enhancing your stability during hip firing and mastering this technique will lead to noticeable improvements in your gameplay with more frequent headshots. The third tip for improving your hip fire is to engage in 1v1 matches against a skilled friend, but restrict your shots to hip fire only. Instruct your friend not to use an ADS and challenge them to fight using hip fire only. Engaging in hip fire 1v1 matches will provide a realistic experience at close range. Remember to utilize crouching and drop shots to minimize bullet spread and increase your chances of landing headshots. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like these hip fire tips, please click the subscribe button to join our channel. Your support is super important, and together, we can reach 100 subscribers quickly. Stay tuned for more cool stuff and keep practicing those hip fire skills. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.